Hello friends and welcome back to Animal Crossing! I am Peachie Llama here on YouTube and today we are back on my... Hello Cookie! Today we are back on my island of Llama Land because Llama Land is my experimental island. I do builds on this island. There is no theme. I have all my favorite villagers and some newly acquired villagers like Cookie. But this is where I kind of have fun and do experiments and just have a good time and not be focused on one particular theme, but have a chance to try out all themes. And it's basically my island where I make videos. So we haven't been on Llama Land in about a year, which is pretty crazy, but that's just how things go sometimes. So as I was inspired to create Valeris on my other Switch, which you guys have been following for the last couple weeks, that focus is on the Night Court of the ACOTAR series, the ACOTAR Thorns and Roses book series. So I've been thinking, what other things can I do with this series since I love it so much? And I thought it would be fun to expand on my video series and not just create the island of Valeris, but create builds for each court in the world of ACOTAR. So today's video, and hopefully the next couple videos, we'll see how it goes. My goal for today is to get back to those 5 to 10 space entrances, but this time make it ACOTAR themed, and specifically we're gonna work on the spring court. And for those of you who have read the series, if you're excited to see all the different courts, let me know in the comments below which ones you'd like to see next. My plan is to do entrances and other builds based on the seasonal courts and the solar courts of Printheon. In general, I just wanted to keep making ideas and inspiration for you guys that are enjoying ACOTAR and may even find some inspiration. Even if you don't read the books or have no idea what we're talking about, I hope you can find some inspiration from these builds in the series that I'm starting today. This is my ACOTAR and ACNH series. So let's get started. As you can see, I'm a little dressed up today in my spring court vibes. I actually made some dresses on my custom designs because I thought I should dress the part for today's spring court vibe. I have 3 dresses. They're all the same dress but in different colors. So if you'd like to check them out, I'm gonna go ahead and post them. I need to update. Let's pause and go update this silly little app. So this is definitely an introductory video to everything I'm going to be working on going forward outside of Valeris. I really want to do every court, and I thought since we're getting toward I know we're in the middle of winter, and since Valeris is a winter island, I figured we just go ahead and stick to the winter ideas to Valeris for now. I think I'll definitely touch on the winter court soon, but I thought starting with spring court made the most sense because the first book in the series takes place in the spring court, so I figured that makes the most sense to start there and give you some ideas for that. I'm really just excited to play around and figure things out, so if any of you guys decide to make a spring court island or anything like that, you have that opportunity to get some inspo here and just have fun with it, because that's what I want to do. I just want to have fun. We're going to become an Animal Crossing ACOTAR niche channel at this point. And eventually, I'm sure there will be more of us here that have read this series and are going to get obsessed with everything we're going to be doing here. So that is the goal. We're just here to have fun and keep the game interesting, because it is rough out there, y'all. It is hard to be fully invested in this game right now. I find myself playing Skyrim still, as I've mentioned before, and there's my ID, so write it down now if you would like to pick up these dresses and future outfits I'm going to make for each of my courts that I'm going to work in as we go through this series. This is probably where this is probably the ID they're all going to be under if you want to check them out. But I've really had a hard time consistently playing Animal Crossing, and I'm sure I've kind of heard that from all of you throughout posting some videos. I've been late to posting videos because I don't have the inspiration to even make a video. Like, I know what I want to do, the editing is just takes so much time. I'd rather just play, and like, I'd wish I could just post what I play, and I guess I could stream it and do that, but I do prefer editing the content just because I feel like it'd be way too long. Like, it's taking me days to do a lot of these builds that I've made for the island, for Valeris at least recently. Been spending my weeks after work, I come home, you know, do adulting chores, do everything we gotta do, and when we finally have a chance to sit down, like, I'm playing Skyrim and I'm writing stories and I'm reading books. Like, I haven't really wanted to play Animal Crossing in a long time, which is sad, but again, I'm halfway through book 5 right now, so I'm almost done with what's currently out of the series, and I just had this epiphany the other morning. I'm like, how can I do more with this idea? Because I'm obsessed with this series, and I feel like that's the only way I can continue playing Animal Crossing. But there's the builds on Valeris take so much time and energy that I need something else to kind of entertain me while I work on it. Like, take it day by day, but like take a break in between some major builds on the island and do something a little different. And so that's why I decided this would be a brilliant idea to do a little bit of builds on Llama Land based on the different courts, because that way I have something to entertain me on the side and to keep me interested in coming back to play versus only doing Valeris and getting tired of that quickly. So I'm trying to maintain my own sanity here. So everyone loves Spring Core Islands from what I've seen, and they're very cutesy, especially this one is going to be more fantasy, castle-y, springy, cutesy, elegant. Like, those are kind of the things I think about when I think of the Spring Court. And so that's kind of the vibe we're going for today. I am going to go shopping for some new items. So I'm going to just show you what I want to go get, and then we go get it and come back and we'll get started. All right, so far what we have in our inventory that I love is mom cushions. Ruined seats probably could be good. Maybe a garden bench, iron garden bench too. If you have an Apple iPhone, do you ever just forget that you can just make it like little check marks? Because I do that all the time. I've had an iPhone for like friggin' 10 plus years now, and I only just now started using the check marks. I would usually use an emoji as the check mark. I'm thinking plaza bench that's pink and green options. I think those could work. Wild log bench for something. Antique items. Yes, antique items all. Literally all, because there could be some really cool ideas with that. I'm feeling it. Turkey day. Yeah, turkey! I'm gonna keep it. Garden stand. Oh, definitely wedding items. We'll do wedding items in general. What am I saying? Items. Can I tab? How do I tab in this world? How do I tab? Tab. Yeah. See, I can figure out my iPhone. So we need tables, candles. I know I have a lot of candles in here. I know I have a lot of candles in the storage already. Flowers, anything really. Castle items in beige and pink. Oh, plain party lights, hands down. Ooh, thank goodness for that. That's gonna be cool. Okay. Definitely want the cypress plants. There's a good amount around topiaries. I got all this fairground stuff because I meant to make like a pastel cute pinky cutie amusement park, and I was waiting for Len to do that, and Len and I haven't got a chance to get together to make that. But one day we will, I swear. Wheat fields. I think we need a lot more wheat fields. Look at all my kettles. I love the simple kettle so much. It's so cute. I wish I had like this one. That's my dream. Paint items. Book items, absolutely. Even though she can't read, but that's okay. If you know, you know. So I'm gonna go run and pick up some stuff, and then we'll get back and get started. All right, we're back, and it's, you know, been maybe like 4 hours of me shopping on Treasure Islands and planning. And now we're here. Hopefully I have enough energy to get out a couple different looks for these entrances, but we're gonna play around because I don't really know what I want out of all this. So these are some vibes I've been thinking about and looking into for especially if I did a Spring Court Island, which I'm not saying I'm going to, but it's just some ideas. And I think the best way to describe the Spring Court is overgrown elegant core, if that makes sense.
It's not as clean as some of these like garden pictures are. It's definitely more overgrown and probably has more magical vibes, especially with maybe the like twisting vine, giant vine thing. But like I think this one is one of the best to really show kind of like a darkness to it, but just very lush is the key, I think, here. And of course, here are some AI looks and vibes for what the actual spring court is ideally supposed to look like based on descriptions. I really feel like this is kind of what I imagined for the house. Very similarly, I think this is the closest to what I imagined for the house and the gardens. But these are like the woods outside of the manor and just everything. This floor is what I'm talking about with the black and white tile. Like this, 100% I imagined this for sure when I think of spring court and the manor. And this is another good example of, I think, what I imagine for spring court and manor. So I love that we all kind of had the same idea and like we're having AI kind of figure this out based on descriptions. So I'm glad we all seem to have the right idea. I think this is also a great example of just, again, overgrown, elegant vibes with lots of flowers. I think that is kind of the goal here. So I'm gonna play around a bit and just see what we come up with. Am I doing a 5 or less challenge right now? I don't know if I want to. I said I was going to, but I just want to do something. I guess we're gonna have to just start small and work our way up. That's how we're gonna do it. Tree here and tree here, which is, you know, similar to what we've done in the past. I'm well aware, but I'm making it look cutesy, cute-ish. Cute enough. What do you mean? Can I really not? I thought I could. Really? So, what hedge or fence are we gonna do today? I just want to see what it looks like, please. I don't hate it, but I don't love it right now. Okay, I know we were gonna do the one spacer, but you're just gonna have to imagine with me because I need to see this out. I need to see this through. It's not like this is how I make all my entrances ever. It's not like I do this all the time. It's not like I totally did something like this on Flip and Amberino. But we're just playing around right now because I just need to get my initial thoughts for spring court out of my brain and on to the land. Like this is good. Like this is okay. So what we could do, I don't really want to put anything centrally right here. I'm debating on whether I want a tree here or a tree right here. So let's just give this a little go. Let's just start going because I have the hardest time right now figuring out what the heck I want to do. We're gonna make it a 5 because why not? Why not just do what I want and not suffer the consequences? Let's just do it. I don't know what I'm saying. What I do know is that this is so difficult, but we're gonna do this. We can and we will, and it's gonna be great. Okay, the problem with I think the roots I downloaded is that they match the hardwood trees of like summer, not spring right now, which is uber annoying. I just want to see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks like crap. How unfortunate. Okay, so this is where we're at. Are we feeling spring? Like, I don't know if it's perfectly where I want it to be. I definitely need to decide where I'm putting a turkey stand. Turkey stand right here. I like it on the initial. Like, I think that's good. So, tallest things towards the back to work our way to the front. I like. Okay, the question is, which color of ruined pillar do we like? Do we like the off-white or the white? Well, technically, I think this one matches the green of the cedar better, but this one matches, I think, the color of the tile better. But both could work. Just because I never use the full white one, I'm going to use the full white one.
So it's somewhere. We're just playing right now. We don't know anything. We're just playing. Does it really take two? Does it take three? Ah, dang it. I thought it was a 2 spacer. Is it really 3? It's a 3 spacer. Gosh, dang it. I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be not. Yeah, I don't like it. Alright, so no ruined arches right now. Ooh, that's right. I have these dudes. I freaking love them. I don't know why I love them so much and why I feel like they fit here, but they fleeping do. I wanted to like have this in the middle of here or something, you know? Like this was what I was thinking about. Now it's in the middle. So we could do that, or Valiant statue has a little circle base to it, which makes it a little better, in my opinion, for what we want. So maybe just go get the other Valiant statue. The other thought, I guess, could be gazebos? Yeah, maybe, but too much. I think it's too much to do 2 gazebos. So let's run with this. Let's go put away the stuff we're for sure not using in this current build. Okay. I don't know. I need to figure out the fencing piece too. Alright, so we were deciding on these. So I already think this is probably our winner. Like, that is pretty much the most elegant-y. And it's pink, it matches. I wish there was like a little lamp we could put there. Like, I guess we could put, actually, I'm dumb. I brought candles out. I could try those, do we? But between the white and the pink lilies, I guess I'm leaning pink, but I don't think they're right for the entrance. I don't hate that. I think the white heart-shaped stuff is definitely a viable option. I also kind of like that. I don't mind it, but I think the wedding set's probably the better one if we're gonna do that. I think I like the wedding candle set better. Potench. And let's put the other Valiant statue in place. I love how I'm literally, I'm using these on Valeris right now because they're my winged people. And yet I'm trying to put it on a spring island. Putting on Spring Core Island because I have to. I just like the idea of the round base. It kind of just fleshes out the square a little bit where the grass is. The question is, do we put anything here? Because I definitely want this middle space, I think, to be open. But do we put a triangular little guy here? Is it worth it? I think it's a nice little touch of green. Okay. It's a nice little shmish. A little shmish of green. I guess topiary can go here. Tall topiary. I just don't think that fits. Where do we put street lamp? Do I even have room for street lamp? Because we just, like, that's our light right there, you know? Like, that just looks weird. No! I'm clearly in front of this thing. Oy. Because if we put this here, no one can sit in it once the Valiant statue is in place. And I don't even know if I can put the Valiant statue in place now. Yeah, I can't plant flowers in front of the Valiant statue if that's there. Is this even like, this is, okay, never mind. So we can put this in front one more. And then it kind of has just a little wall behind it. I feel like I want a fence that looks like the iron, like, fence, like the iron benching and stuff. I want a curly fence like that that's white. But we just don't get those nice things. I don't mind that. And I don't, honestly, I don't think we can go wrong either way, truly. The one on the right provides more of a wall. Like, this is definitely more of a wall vibe behind it. Like, it fills the space a little more, and this is more just an accent kind of behind it. I'm leaning towards the garden bench, I think. We do have the flower bed, that's right, we do. All right, let's go put some stuff away so I can kind of clear out what I have in here because there's a lot going on right now. All right, good. I like it for right now. I do think we need this other side to have the Turkey Day stand as well. And I think it's gonna have the, I think I'm gonna put the garden floater thingy in there, but maybe I need to do the same thing. Maybe I need to use candlesticks, I'm not sure. Also, how did we get this for Turkey Day? Like, I just don't understand why this would be included in Turkey Day, but thank goodness it was a thing at all. Like, we could put more columns on the side. Could is the key word. Could do a lot of things. But I think that's fine for now. Keep it green. I still don't know if I love that either. Oh, goodness. Right, so we could put that there. We could put 2 there, actually. Or we keep the green going and put those in. I never use the flower beds, and I always get them just in case, and I've never used them, so I really want to figure out a way to use them, because if we're doing a spring court, we need flowers, you know? I do like the flower stand, so what? Okay, does the flower stand look weird? Since it's taller, like, should it be, because I was thinking about putting it above, like, behind the hedge. Like, I was thinking about putting it here behind the hedge, but, like, I don't know if it's necessary right there. Or if that just looks dumb. Like, it just looks like overkill. Like, I don't know if I like that. What about the cypress plant? I don't hate it there, actually. I kind of like the layering. Is it too much? It feels like a lot of color right now. I mean, it's beautiful, but it feels like a bit too much. So I wonder if we pull in the white and then put bushes in front. So we keep these on either side, but we get a white. A white what? A white. We have all 3 colors. I guess maybe a tulip? Nah, I think hyacinth. Like, we could do a tulip, but I'm feeling hyacinth. But I'll bring both. I just worry it's too many flowers, because obviously it is spring court, yes, but we want to be a little more regal as well. And I feel like this is definitely starting to get a bit too flowery. I don't know how else to explain it. But definitely want it to be greenery, don't get me wrong. Check the white tulip real quick. Do we like the white tulip? It's a different, it just makes, the only reason I want it is because it would make a different it would be like the 4th flower type in here. It'd be the 4th flower type in here, but this, that just seems better to me. The white and the hyacinth is a little more on the bluer side, and the white, the off-white's definitely more creamy. I don't know, I can't really go wrong with it, to be honest. I mean, does it even matter if we have the cypress in front of it anyway? Like, does it really matter? I need to get bushes. Shrubs. Why do I always call the shrubs bushes? They're literally called shrubs here. I need to keep with it, but I will always just call it bushes. I know myself. It's a bush. A shrub, a bush, they're the same thing. Maybe they're not the same thing, but that is what I deem them to be. What about that? Yeah, it doesn't match. It looks a little strange. There's definitely a lot of greenery, so that's not the problem. We have plenty of greenery. I just wish we had more white and stone wall options. That would be tremendous. So definitely garden heavy here for sure. Definitely feeling garden heavy. I'm almost wondering if it's worth planting a fruit tree. Kind of break up the color here because this is very colorful, but whatever. Oh shoot, duh, I do have the wedding, we do have the wedding freaking fencing. Let's just try it. Better than nothing, you know? And then the plant, more green. It's just very, very green. Okay, the last touch, I guess, would be this guy. Just getting him in. They're the last bit here. And now this whole thing is crowded. Should we put one here? I don't really think it matters to me. I don't know. Keep it open or keep it not? I'd like to see this also at a different time of day. Alright, so this is look 1 in 5 spaces. It's definitely cool. I don't know if it's exactly the vibe I was thinking, because I definitely, like I said, I definitely want to do like a more overgrown This is, I guess, if we're doing full elegant core for the front. I think that's what this is perfect for, is a more of an elegant core beginning. Elegant garden core, for sure. Not enough hedges, I don't think, to really make it feel like the garden core. Everything else is so green that yes, it's a garden core. But when I think garden core, I think garden mazes, and I don't think this necessarily has that exact vibe, but I still think we're on our way. I still think it's beautiful, and if it was like a proper entrance with resident services in the back here, that would be very cool to kind of start off and come into. But this again seems like my usual work. This is classic Peachie designing right here. Symmetrical and just squares upon squares. Filling squares, that's how I do my building. The only way I know how. So I do really like it a lot. I think it definitely doesn't feel as overgrown per se, and I think that's because we have the proper like pathing and such. So if we really made it more foresty and didn't have the pathing and the kind of the walls surrounding the little gardens, I feel like it wouldn't feel as overgrown. But then again, it is so packed, jam-packed with, you know, the flowers and shrubbery that you could consider that overgrown, I guess. You could, I guess, technically consider that overgrown. I don't know, I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. So let me know what you guys think. I do like these vibes. It's getting there. Hi, Bill. You are not spring core, little baby. I would like to see this not at sunset though. I think that would be a little more helpful. So I think I'm gonna save and pop over to the next day and try it out. I definitely like it more in the daytime. And maybe I'm not used to using just so much color in my builds per se, but we don't love. We don't really love just yet. But say you come off the airport, it's still a nice view. Well, I definitely ran out of time today. We are gonna have to split this video into 2 parts, possibly 3, but hopefully I can fit it into 2. I was going to clean up and do a second 5-space entrance for the spring court, but I just kind of decided to keep going, and I will work on the 10-space and 15-space version of this particular entrance in the next video. This was a new way for me to do a build video with you guys, and I was just wondering if it's something you guys liked, if it was more entertaining than speed builds that have voiceovers. I'm just trying to do something a little different because I feel like this really went through the full thought process and the mistakes and really got you to be a part of it, I feel like. So if you did enjoy the video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing so you'll be notified the next time I post and the next time we continue this entrance and other spring court activities. If you are loving the ACOTAR builds and the ACOTAR island and the ACOTAR videos, I want to hear all your thoughts about the series. Thank you guys so much for all your support. It really truly means the world. I love it all so much. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!